Hi everyone, and thank you for clicking on this video. For those of you who don't know, this is our first video in our Design of the Month series, and I'm super excited. In this video, you'll see the pattern making process for the skirt portion of the design, including the waistband, and we'll also cut from the fashion fabric. This isn't a tutorial, but it's just a little quick insight on how we will take the design from start to finish. The design of the month will be chosen by you, and this month the design on the right was the winner. Now let's get into the video. For the first steps, I'll trace the basic blocks for the skirt. I made the basic blocks a few years back with the measurements of my dress form. You'll see me pin down the basic block and also trace around it. The length of the basic block for the skirt is about a little above the knees, so what I'm going to do is shorten it about 3 inches. Next is to start the pattern for the back side of the skirt. Now I couldn't find the basic block that I made for the back side, so what I'm going to do is take the front side and manipulate it to the back measurements. Now that I traced the front side of the skirt, in order to make it to the back, I'm just going to measure the back bodice and match it up to the skirt and then make the adjustments there. I'm also going to shorten it to 3 inches like I did the front as well. The skirt is more of a form-fitting skirt, so what I'm going to do is take a few inches off the side seam and bring it in a little. Right here I put it in about 2 inches, but then later on I'll go back and put it only to 1 inch. Now I'm going to repeat the same on the back skirt. I've started to add the side seam to the back skirt, but then I realized I had to adjust the darts. So I went in and adjusted the darts to make sure that it was the same size as the dart on the back bodice. Now I'm adding the side seam to the skirts and also cutting them out. The center front of the skirt will be on the fold, so I will not add a side seam to the center front of the skirt. As you can see, the skirts came out to be a little too many for my liking. So what I'm going to do is go back and add another 1.5 inches to the skirt. Previously I took off 3 inches and now I'm adding 1.5 inches. So in total, I only took off 1.5 inches from the bottom of the skirt. Okay, so now we're ready to cut out our fabric. Now this fabric may look familiar. It's from our Make It Count collection, the spring and summer 2019. As you can see, I'm putting the center front on the fold, which is the reason why we didn't put a side seam on it, because we were going to put it on the fold so that we don't have a seam down the center front. Okay, so now it's time to create the waistbands. Now there's plenty of ways to create waistbands, but what I'm gonna do here is copy the last 2 inches of the front and back bodice. And then I'll also copy the dart, but we'll close the dart in. And I'll also take in about 1/2 inch at the top of the waist so that you don't have that gap between the fabric and your body. And of course, I'll add the side seams all around except for the center front of the waistband. Okay, so now we're going to take the patterns and put it on the fashion fabric to cut out the waistbands. You'll see me zoom in a little so that you can take a closer look at what we're doing here. Okay, queens, there you have it. So just to recap, we made the patterns for the front and back skirt and also the waistbands, and then we also cut out the fashion fabric of all of those items as well. Thank you for watching our first design of the month video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and comment on the video. We definitely want to hear your thoughts. Also, let us know if you have any questions. Bye.